A lot of people today call themselves materialists. And what does it mean to say that you are a materialist? Well, it means that you say that in reality you only have the material and everything else is an illusion. So a simple example is you have three apples and you place them on the table in the shape of a triangle, and then you say, look, there is a triangle. And the materialist would say, well, there is no triangle, there's just three apples. And the idea of that there is actually a triangle there is just an illusion. So illusion doesn't mean that there's nothing there. I mean, you can see the idea of a triangle. It just means it's not what it is. What it is actually is three material apples. So that wasn't always the case. Like when you go to ancient Greece, there is this idea of dualism. And dualism means that you think that reality actually consists out of two different substances. And the first this substance is like the material world, okay? And the other substance is the ideal world, like the world of thought, consciousness, spirit, the divine, things like that. And those are two separate things, and sometimes they touch, like the world of the ideas and the world of the material. But today you see a lot of people also, like as a result of the scientific movement, that the material world is the only thing that's actually real. But there are also people that turn that idea around, or they start from the other side, and they say, well, actually it's the material that's the illusion, right? That it's the material that isn't what it seems to be. It's actually the idea world that's the only thing that's real. And it's the idea world that produces like this material illusion. So just like the materialist says, well, there are just three apples and the idea of a triangle is an illusion, the idealist would say, well, the triangle is real and the three material apples are just an illusion. So people who are idealists or materialists, you would call them monists. They think that reality is made up of just one single thing. And the idealist would say it's the ideal world, and the materialist would say it's the material world. But a dualist would say, well, there are just two things and they are separate, and sometimes they touch.